The United States, Israel's closest ally, is beginning to have misgivings about the Jewish state's offensive in Gaza.
I want them to be focused on how to save civilian lives, not stop going after Hamas, but be more careful.
A few hours earlier, US National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan met with Israeli leaders with the aim of discussing a timeline to end the war. The talks were outlined by Sullivan's spokesman on Thursday.
One of the things that Jake did talk to him about was progress in the war and where the Israelis think it's going to go. He did talk about possible transitioning from what we would call high-intensity operations, which is what we're seeing them do now, to lower-intensity operations.
Israel remains determined to carry its war against Hamas all the way to the end. Defence Minister Yoav Gallant said on Thursday that destroying the Islamist group would take several months. Binyamin Netanyahu, meeting with the president of the Red Cross, differentiated between the force used by Israeli troops in Gaza and that employed by Hamas.
There's a difference between the deliberate and systematic murder, maiming, and menacing of civilians, which is what terrorism is, and the unintended consequences. And this is the entire difference.
The Israeli military carried out multiple raids in the Gaza Strip on Thursday. The Palestinian exclave is currently without internet and telephone, according to operator Paltel. The UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees says civilians are desperate, hungry and terrified. More than 18,000 people have been killed in Gaza since the start of the conflict, 70% of them women and children, according to the Gaza Health Ministry.